and was confronted with patronizing remarks like, "Most people never work out while they're fatigued. You look fit and healthy. You should be fine." And, "Are you depressed?" I was, but not for the reasons they believed. I walked out of the last office in tears, having been told I needed to accept these symptoms as my fate. This was my first revelation that the medical field had been failing me for more than 20 years. Doctors are trained to diagnose the symptoms, not the underlying cause. I needed to seek out doctors who didn't follow this traditional approach and were willing to investigate deeper with the newest medical advances and scientific research. I needed to find visionary doctors who realized that the traditional model was doing more harm than good. I wanted to dig out the underlying causes from the roots, not cover them up as the doctors would have me do. None of them had any answers. I felt more and more defeated daily, on the verge of a complete mental breakdown. Have you ever had a goal you wanted to achieve, but it always slipped through your fingertips? Have you ever doubted yourself and your ability to the point where you gave up before you broke through? Have you ever given up on yourself, your dream, and your purpose because you felt you had nothing left to give? Have you known you were capable of more, but you didn't know how to unlock that capacity? Have you read countless personal development books, listened to podcasts, or participated in coaching or therapy just to end up right back where you started? No amount of willpower can unlock this dilemma for you. Our hustle until you die culture that applauds those who work themselves into an early grave would peg you as weak-minded. They would say, "You're just making excuses. You're being lazy and failing because you're not working hard enough." Worse yet, they would tell you, "It's all in your head. You just need to push through." But what if it wasn't just all in your head? What if your excuses were a symptom of a deeper problem, not a poor attitude? And what if there were countless scientific links between food, mood, nutritional deficiencies, gut health, inflammation, energy, medication, and psychology being ignored and leading to dangerous consequences? What if the hustle now culture, personal development, and therapeutic and medical models were too simplistic in isolation? These models for success fail to take in the bigger picture of what influences human emotion, behavior, and performance. And, worse yet, what if people ended up believing they were worthless as a result of this culture? Every time we log on to social media, we're overwhelmed with articles on the best time to wake up, blog posts on the productivity habits of the super wealthy, and images of people living their best lives. #I woke up like this, all designed to help us become smarter, faster, healthier, more productive, and more empowered. But what if we've had it backward all this time? What if there's more to success than simply hustling for our goals, waking up early, working late nights, and pushing ourselves beyond the breaking point? 4 years ago, I was at my peak physically, mentally, and in business. I was delivering online marketing courses to thousands of entrepreneurs internationally and speaking at business and personal development events in front of thousands of people across Australia. My audiences included local and state governments, universities, and companies like Toyota on the topics of business, marketing, sales, personal development, and personal branding. I was consulting with one-on-one business clients and helping them grow their business nationally. I was traveling between New Zealand and Australia to work with high-profile clients. A regular in the Australian business media, I wrote articles and conducted interviews on a monthly basis, and I loved it. I was interviewed as one of Australia's leading personal branding and marketing experts for magazines including the Australian versions of GQ and Marie Claire, among countless others. Every time I stepped on stage to present, I came alive. I used this energy to write my first 3 books, 2 of which became bestsellers, and all 3 of which I wrote in 30 to 40 days each. My brain was firing on all cylinders, and I had focus like you wouldn't believe.